Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Luca Motel and I am a traditional artist based in Wisconsin, USA. And today we're doing MerMay Day 20, which is betta fish and clownfish. I was about to say goldfish there, but we already did that one. So to start off, I am painting the background with a Emily Grace granulating paint, handmade. I'll leave her store linked below. I did not mask this one off because of how much of the page that the mermaid took up, so I figured it would have been a waste. Unfortunately, because I didn't mask off the drawing, the blue pencil underneath kind of bled into the watercolor and made the skin tone a little weird looking, but it's fine. It's not too bad. Once I add this darker orange, it kind of helps neutralize that. So, betta fish come in a lot of colors, but I saw a really pretty one that had like a light blue lavender body with blue and red fins, and I really wanted to do that one, so that is what I did. It was fun doing the wet and wet gradation effect. It looks a little like American at first, which is funny. Like the American flag, you know, red, white, and blue. But I think it looks less American by the end and more just like a fish. I couldn't resist giving them red hair. I love doing ginger or maybe more red than ginger hair. I don't know. That and green eyes are just my favorite to do. I'm a little biased because I do have green eyes. So that's probably a reason why I always paint green eyes, but I do not have ginger hair. Or at least not mostly. I have some ginger in my hair. I used to always dye my hair because I hated my natural hair color because it was a bunch of different colors and I was like, I want consistency, damn it. But now I just kind of let it do whatever it does. I've dyed my hair like every color under the rainbow. Except for rainbow. I never had rainbow colored hair because it's too much upkeep. So yeah, I really like how the betta fish turned out. I think that, I don't know how much it looks like a betta fish because its fin is kind of thin compared to a betta fish. They have really long, billowy, chunky fins, but I think it still kind of looks like a betta fish. Even if it doesn't, I think it looks cool. I don't know if that's what's important here, but it is to me, damn it. Now I'm just adding some final touches with the lining and the highlights. I used to have fish growing up. I don't remember if I ever had a betta fish, but I know we had like, what did we have? We had piranhas at some point. And we had that bottom feeding fish. I don't remember the name of it. I always called it the sucker fish. I don't think that's what it's actually called. Unless. But, yeah. Let me know if you had fish growing up and if you actually properly took care of them. Because fish need more care than people realize they do. We did. We had a nice big tank for them, and my dad was actually very into taking care of fish. Anyways, onto the clownfish. I'm now masking off the anemone and the fish itself, or the mermaid itself, with Pebeo masking fluid. And I love the sketch for this one. It's so cute. They're peeking through the anemones and just being overall cute. Is it an anemone or anemones? I don't know. Am I even saying that word right? I know it's not spelt like an anemone. So here for the background, I'm using a handmade paint by Masha's Watercolors. I'll leave her store linked below as well. She makes lovely granulating colors. This color is aptly called Ocean Waves. Now I'm removing the masking fluid, and then I'm gonna put more masking fluid on, which is funny. Just on the anemone parts that go over the goldfish. Clownfish. Why do I keep wanting to say goldfish? I'm going over the sketch because it faded quite a bit, and I just want to see where I need to put everything. They decided to give the clownfish some white stripes in their hair to match the white stripes on its body. So I was masking those off as well. For the shading of the orange, I actually used red. And I think it looked really nice. And for the shading of the white, I used Da Vinci's lavender. Just such a versatile color that a lot of watercolor purists would yell at you for using. Because it has white in it and it's slightly opaque. A lot of watercolor purists would also tell you have to mix all your own colors, but I don't believe in rules. Not for art, anyways. Barely believe in rules for everything else. Just look how good that red shadow looks on that orange. Here's the lavender I was talking about. Such a lovely color. I adore this color. It's great for shading white, but it's also great for atmospheric perspective, or stormy skies or just slightly overcast skies. And it's also just a nice like periwinkle lavender color if you want to just use it for that. The black here really brings everything together, really completes the mermaid. And now I'm moving on to unmasking and painting the anemone. I decided to go for a yellow-purple anemone that has a bluish purple outline. That was my reference picture, I didn't just make it up. And the base is kind of white, but I don't think I blended it out very well. It kind of looks like a harsh line. Yeah, this was a really fun one to do. I really like the effect of the anemone going over the... God, I want to call it a goldfish so bad. The clownfish. I have no idea why I want to call it a goldfish this bad. It is not a goldfish, it is a clownfish. Maybe because they're both orange, I don't know. My brain's just not braining today. Not that it does very often. And here I am adding the outlines to just really bring it together. The actual anemone does have like an outline to it. It's a little more blue than this outline is, but it was really hard to mix that color, so I got what I got. I still think it looks really good in the end. Now I just get to add the highlights and the line art for the eyes, and that brings everything to a close. So I really hope you like these. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you had fish as pets, and I hope to see you again. Have a great day. Bye bye.